What's up, Capricorn? Welcome to your May reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look into the month ahead to see what messages may come through for you, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I hope that you're doing well, and if you wish to book a private reading with me, the information for that is listed in the description down below. If you want to follow me over on my other social media, I do have Instagram, TikTok. You can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And let's just jump right into the reading, see what messages Spirit has for you, see what you can expect, what you should be currently going through. There's already a card. Was this by accident? There's a Firefly. All right, we'll keep him. I was going to say something. It's gone. So I guess we'll just get right into it. Firefly, the hawk. Wow. Okay, double air energy coming through. We also have the lamb. Ooh. All right, so you're going to be receiving some spiritual downloads this month. We have the horse and the tarantula. Oh, and the zebra at the bottom. Very interesting energy. Okay, I like it a lot. So you're going to be receiving some really important messages from your higher self about your life's purpose. And it comes in little ideas, little like flashes, images, thoughts, feelings that come to you that you're really going to need to grab a hold of and pay attention to, because these little, like, I want to say snapshots are giving you clues of like what's coming towards you, what lies ahead in your future, the foundation that you're laying for yourself regarding your own personal goals, your career, your relationships, etc., like you fill in the blank. You are already on the right track, but this is going to be a month of expansion and building on those ideas. So it's going to be a very awesome time to take risks, to go after what you want, and to make shit happen, and to really follow where you are being called to journey to in your heart space. If there's something that you really desire, ask yourself, okay, well, how can I get there? What action can I take that supports me on this journey, on this path? I do feel like there's a strong spiritual protection around you. I think that's been a message for you guys for a while now, pretty sure. If not, whatever, no biggie. But I mean, shit, you guys. Whoa, I'm just, okay, all these cards are falling off at the bottom of the deck, but I did see that there's a few spirit cards underneath, so yeah, definitely that protective energy around you. But the hawk is all about sudden changes, sudden shifts that you don't really see coming, and I feel like that was a message or underlying theme in like your previous readings, pretty sure, so if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, so the hawk does talk about changes that you may not be able to prepare for, but these changes that are coming through, almost as if you have been anticipating it. Like you've kind of known that something is coming, or you're getting closer to this idea or this dream or this manifestation. Like, you know that it's around the corner, but it's just kind of like when, or like not knowing exactly when, but just knowing like you're so close, you're almost there, and it could be at any moment. This goal, this desire, this manifestation could be around the corner. Like, literally shit could change so quickly. That's the energy of the hawk. And this also does talk about divine timing, divine orchestration. So things are happening on divine's timing, and you're getting little like flashes, images, dreams, messages that come through to you that are giving you hints, giving you clues, of like which way to go, or which path to take, or like what you need to be doing to be in alignment with like your soul's purpose, which we had that come out at the bottom with the tarantula, right? You may have some important decisions to come up. Some of you might be considering moving or traveling here with the zebra that does represent taking adventure, taking risks, even volunteer work. Some of you could be considering doing that this month, or really just helping out in communities, things like that. Also creation's going to be highlighted heavily for you guys, where you're going to need to be like hands-on, busy, expressing, having fun, being playful, creative. Could be relating to, again, like your soul's purpose, your dharma. Also, like serving others. There's this energy of serving others, or like where not only are you serving yourself and you're getting things that you desire, that you value out of these situations and experiences, but you're also helping others, you're serving others, you are just, it's a beautiful energy. And the horse is all about momentum. It talks about freedom. It talks about self-expression. This is all about really honing in on you, in your center, believing in yourself, having the confidence to really go after anything that your heart, your soul desires. And the doors are open. They're not locked. They're open and ready for you to walk through. So it's just like, you know, your timing, divine's timing, coming together and bam, making shit happen. It's really beautiful. So yeah, definitely for the month of May, make sure that you make time, carve time out for you to quiet the mind, meditate more if you haven't already. This is a sign that you need to start incorporating that more often. Journaling, writing down your dreams, things like that, really connecting to the self. And yeah, the Firefly, this does talk about a little bit of inconsistent energy. Some days you're feeling on fire, some days you're feeling on top of the world, you're ready to get shit done, and other days you might be like kind of flat, lethargic, no energy, no motivation. So just remember to keep the balance, trying to just find the balance, the middle ground, and don't overwork yourself. Don't push yourself past your limits. All right, let's pull a couple fairy messages to go along with this. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2022. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2022? What's going on for Capricorn? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for May 2022 for Capricorn? The Piper, that came up for someone else. I think that was Libra. We also have Himself and the Sage. Wow, lots of like heavy masculine energy. So we have the numbers 24, 17, and 19. We even have Luminous Doom at the bottom. So I do just want to point out, like, for some of you who have been kind of going through some struggles, emotional times, trying times, first of all, be mindful of your attitude, what you tell yourself, what you think, what you say, what you surround yourself with, what you give your energy to, you do bring more of. So if you're in this really deep, dark energy, right, maybe you're really going through it, we tend to really focus on all that's gone down, all that's gone wrong, all that's fucked up, all that's not fair. And like, we really can focus on all the negative shit and everything just feels like the end of the world. Or on the other side of that, when you're in a really good mental state and you're just feeling on top of the world, you're feeling amazing, you're feeling so positive, everything around you is reflecting that. So just be mindful of like your perspective and what you're telling yourself, what you're thinking, because you are attracting more of that. It's kind of just like, again, I've said this in a couple readings, so it's just like, I ask you guys for this very moment, look around your room, wherever you are. I don't care if you're in the kitchen, office, car, look for the color red. Any item that is red, look, count how many. There could be a small item, there could be big, whatever. Look for red, right? Okay, now that you looked around, I'm going to ask you, how many of those items were blue? Was there a blue item? Did you see anything blue? No, because you're focused on the red items. And you maybe were like, oh, there's a brown or there's a burgundy or it's kind of pink. That counts as red. See, it's like what we focus on. We bring more of our attention, our awareness to things that are even kind of sort of fit in the mold of whatever we're searching for. So you get me? Hopefully like that makes sense. It's like what you focus on, you bring more of your awareness to that. So be mindful of what you're giving your awareness to. Be mindful of what you are focusing on. Change your focus, change your life. Okay? All right. So the Piper, this is number 24. This is all about healing. This is all about healing through music, through the arts, especially music though. Okay? So you might be a singer, or you might fucking hate singing. You might be embarrassed to sing, but I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you have an amazing musical voice, or if you are off tune and you break glass. This is a sign that you need to start singing more. You need to start using your throat. You need to start just expressing and getting that energy out. Music therapy. Music is therapy. Even creating your own music, picking up a musical instrument, even if you don't know how to play, teaching yourself how to learn a new instrument. I don't give a fuck if it's maracas. Like, anybody could just shake, right? Anybody could play. So, things like that. Just like healing through music, it is going to really lighten you. Also, just like, for example, going back to what I was saying, your focus. What you focus on, you bring more of. So for those who are going through a hard time, you may have the tendency to listen to really sad, deep, dark, depressing music, right? To match the mood. And then maybe it makes you feel even worse. So just a little 2 cents. You don't have to take this advice, but maybe turn on some happy tunes. Get dancing, get moving, fucking start singing. Just like change the vibe. Put on some upbeat tunes. I don't care if you hate it. Just do it. Even though it's just like one song to start your day. High vibrational type shit, okay? You know what? I'm gonna get some water real quick because my throat's a little dry. So give me a second and we'll get back into this. So, himself. This card talks about how, like, whatever... This actually just falls right into place with what I was saying. What you focus on, you bring more of. And so this card talks about... It brings more power to the cards that surround it, right? So, again, it's just like this energy of this tunnel vision. Whatever you direct your focus on, it enhances, it heightens. This does talk about, like, magic, natural law, power, like, to remember and recognize your power that you have. And then the Sage, let's move on to that. Let's move on to the Sage, which is number 19, adding up to 10, completion, right? So there's this energy of you guys going through a cycle of completion, completing a major cycle in your life that maybe was really struggling or really challenging. It was a struggle, it was challenging. The Sage, this does talk about possibly needing to retreat, have some time alone, or just to reconnect with yourself. This does talk about wisdom that is gained through these experiences, through these challenging times. We learn the most through challenges. We don't really, we sure do learn through happy times, but we learn and grow the most through our toughest times. So just keep that in mind. The Sage also does talk about old age and needing to be patient with yourself, especially on this journey of healing. Healing does not take place overnight. It does not just happen. You snap your fingers, you're over it, you've forgotten, then you moved on. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take consistency, and you're going to need to be patient with yourself. And just finding healthy ways to move through this energy rather than try to suppress or ignore or run away. Like, learning to move through it and embrace it and feel it and, like, push through it, which you are totally capable of doing, and you are doing that. So yeah, let's move on. Let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see. It was a pretty intense month for you guys. Now we do have Pluto retrograding in your sign, so you'll definitely be feeling that, especially any Capricorns watching, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're like late degrees, the third decan of Capricorn, you'll definitely be feeling the energy even more strongly. So hang in there. We have Mercury retrograding. We have eclipse season that we're currently going through. So there's like a lot of transformative energies at play. Just keep that in mind. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May 2022. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May? What does Capricorn need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Capricorn? Ooh, there's your energy coming through here with the Devil. All right, so I am kind of picking up on this energy of a few things. First thing I just want to talk about is like kind of almost possibly I'm like trying to tread lightly here. Remember when I was talking about what you're focusing on, you bring more of into. And so with this Devil energy coming through, the first thing that came to mind is like you could be focusing on like a situation that had happened, and it's almost like you're obsessing about it, or not necessarily like obsessing, I don't want to use that word, but just like you're fixated on something that you can't seem to let go of, or you're having a hard time surrendering, letting go of control or the need to know. Like there's some sort of attachment that you may have to a situation or to some sort of emotion or a person. But that's just like the first thing that came to mind. There is obviously some sort of negativity that you're dealing with. It is your card coming through, so I mean, at least there's that. But okay, we have the Prince of Cups. We also have the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Cups and Hierophant, Ace of Swords. Holy fuck. 3 aces and the 8 of Cups. Okay. Five of Wands, Hangman, Princess of Wands at the bottom. We'll maybe get to that. We'll see. Okay. Oh, you know what? You have new things coming in, but this is, again, going back to your focus, what you're focusing on. You're focusing on what you don't have. You're focusing on what didn't... Luna, oh my god, my dog in the background. You're focusing on what didn't work out for you. You're focusing on the loss here. You're maybe crying over spilt milk, or just like you're feeling pretty low, right? You're kind of in like this low vibe, and it just feels very difficult to get out of. But here's the thing, there are so many good things going on for you or heading into your life that you're about to approach or bring into, but it's like you're so focused on the shit that didn't work out for you, and you're just like wondering like why didn't this work for me, am I not good enough? But it's like, meanwhile you got all these other things working for you, coming in for you. It's kind of like you could have 100 compliments from all these different people, and then you get one negative comment, and instead of focusing on all the compliments that you got, you focus on the negative comment, and you're like, oh my god, why doesn't that person like me? It's like, okay, well, that person may not like you, but guess what, 100 other people fucking love you. So like, you know, why are you giving so much focus to that one negative thing, that one negative comment? You know, it's kind of like that. If I were to put it into an example, there's just kind of like this heavy, kind of sad, not like sad, some of you just because of that Piper energy, and then Luminous Doom that came out. So there is a little bit of like this heaviness that you could be kind of going through, just feeling just not the best, you know, maybe struggling with staying optimistic, things like that. But like I said, perspective is a choice. It's all about perspective here. Now, if you have new things coming in regarding your career, your passions, your love, your mindsets, literally, we have 3 aces out here. You are heavily in magician mode, manifestation mode. What you think about, you bring about. But it's like you have all these new things trying to come in, new friendships, new love for some of you, and you're so focused on what didn't work out, what didn't work for you, what failed, what... like there is something that you are still battling with here. You're reflecting on something. Hangman energy, Pisces, could be dealing with Pisces placements coming through, even with the High Priestess. There's something that you are puzzled on, like you're reflecting on something, but it has you confused or has you conflicted in some sort of way. Like deep down, you know that you're probably better off, or that you know that there's better things out there for you. But yet there's still this, I want to say, like, you want what you can't have, right? And that's that devil energy. And it could be relating to, like, a romantic interest or a relationship of some sort with this Prince of Cups. And if that is the case, if this is regarding, you know, a person that maybe you can't have, I do feel like you're keeping this to yourself, High Priestess. Like you're keeping it a secret. This is all going on inside. Meanwhile, you got these new things trying to come in, but your focus is on what didn't work out, right? Or what is stagnant, or what you can't have. Another way I could read this, High Priestess and the Devil, definitely something about secrets. And if there are secrets, let's just say that it may be brought to light this month, or especially around eclipse, 15th, 16th. We have the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So it's going to be pretty intense, and it will be bringing illumination. Even in the 8 of Cups we have out here, there's this full moon in this card. So, 8 of Cups and the Ace of Swords, getting clarity on a situation, and with that clarity allows you to walk away or leave something behind, getting the confirmation or the answers that you needed. to walk away. And this could be relating to some sort of commitment, a relationship, marriage for some of you, contracts for some of you. This could even be just like relating to your own spiritual development and your own soul's growth, your religious beliefs, things like that could be changing too. Your mindsets, your beliefs of like, and your values could be changing too this month. You're learning a lot, which is great, but you now need to integrate that, show what you know, display that wisdom that you have, you know, putting it to the test. So there's a lot of different messages coming out here. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a little bit of time and clarify a little of what's happening here. Let's just take a look into this devil and see how you can work through detaching yourself from this energy, because it does feel like it's restricting you in a way. It's not a positive influence on you. If anything, this could even be in relation to like overindulgence, drugs, alcohol, things that you know aren't a good influence on you, but it's almost like a way for you to deal with these issues, or not even dealing with them, but just distracting yourself from what's actually bothering you deep down. And let's just be real, like if there is anything that you're trying to run away from, Capricorn, that's going to catch up to you this month, and yeah, that will be a bit of a toughie. So it's kind of like, face it now, otherwise it's going to hit you hard if you keep trying to run, right? Tell me about the devil for Capricorn. Okay, we have Temperance, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Hermit. Excuse me. So we have Virgo energy as well as Sagittarius energy. It does look like you're working through this. You're trying your best, right? That's awesome. Good for you. It looks like through the month of May, you're working on this. You're trying your best to get back your balance. You're trying your best to get back that inner peace, that stability, trying to get back on your feet again. And yeah, it's taken some time. And yeah, there's moments where you may have setbacks or delays or slip-ups. You may also have a lot of pressure on you. We do have the 6 of not swords. Oh my God. Where's my brain? 6 of Wands out here. Lots of eyes, attention, pressure that might be on you. So it's like you're juggling a lot here. You're juggling a lot, and I feel like you would benefit from some time alone, or some time to isolate yourself from others, or just, you know, where no one can disturb you and your inner peace, right? Because that's where you're going to get the most clarity. That's where you're going to have your biggest breakthroughs and realizations, is by yourself, where you can hear yourself the most clearest, okay? So it looks like you're successfully overcoming this negative, heavy, draining energy, even with that 6 of Wands, right? 6 of Wands talks about success, victory, successfully breaking away from this devil, but you just need time alone, all right? You need some time to yourself so that you can change your focus, okay? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, look, Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Anyways, let's take a look into this Ace of Swords, because I feel like that's where you get this clarity. I feel like that's where you experience this shift, especially mentally and even emotionally. 8 of Swords for Capricorn. Whatever this is, this clarity that you're getting, or this changing your perspective, it allows you to detach. It allows you to move away from whatever this energy is, or whatever the situation, person, experiences. It allows you to move away from this. Ace of Swords for Capricorn in the month of May. The Chariot, talking about movement, right? And I was throwing that out there. Some of you might actually be traveling or moving, like moving homes for some of you. Got a new house, new car, new job. 7 of Wands, hold your truth to your values. Know your worth, know your... 7 of Cups coming out. Oh, yeah. All right, anything else regarding this Ace of Swords for Capricorn in the month of May 2022? Anything else for the Ace of Swords? That's it? It's it. All right. Okay, so Cancerian energy out here. I already talked about that. 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups. So you're getting clarity on a situation that had you feeling confused, unsure, up in your head, for sure. You're in your head about the situation. Just unable to fully understand and just left you feeling confused, clueless, unsure what the fuck is going on. Right? So it looks like you're getting clarity on that. And the Seven of Wands is like you guys almost demanding the truth. There's also a little bit of defensive energy coming through. What was at the bottom? Ten of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands, the Moon reverse. Yeah, you got, see, look. Truth, coming to your own conclusions, major revolutions taking place. Those illusions, those secrets, now out in the open. Okay, well, let's move on from that. What time are we at? Okay, let's take a look into this new energy that's coming in. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you have a new job, starting a new job, or starting something relating to your money, your finances, even creative endeavors. So that's positive. Feels like it could be very long-term, very long-lasting, and bring in a lot of fulfillment and enjoyment, pleasure. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn. We got Judgment. So this is divinely orchestrated. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. This is something that you've been waiting for. So it's kind of tying in with that Firefly, Lamb, Hawk energy that was at the very beginning of the reading. I think that's it. All right, so we're going to leave it there. So yeah, clarifying this Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, your career, your passions, your endeavors, things to do with your soul's purpose, your destiny. Definitely there's that divine orchestration that we're talking about, how there will be sudden changes that you maybe don't prepare for, or that maybe you didn't see coming, or you could have been anticipating but just not knowing exactly all the details. That's the same energy with this Judgment card coming through. And like I said, could have been receiving little hints or little clues of like what you could expect or where you might be 6 months from now, a year from now. But now it's starting to unfold right in front of you. You might be focusing a lot more on your health, your wealth, but personal wellness, like your self-care, physical fitness. You might be getting more exercise, stretching, drinking more water, eating healthier, really focusing on just becoming the best version of yourself. Like making those adjustments so that you start embodying the life that you want to live and bringing in what it is that you deserve. And it's coming in, right? Now it's just time for you to get a little bit more specific, a little bit more clear on these goals, your values, what you want, and come up with a plan of how you're going to get there. What action do you need to take? And like I said, there is so much support around you, especially regarding like the divine's timing and all that, right on your side. It's kind of like, when you are on a plane, and like I said, some of you could be traveling. If you are traveling this month, there could be possibilities of delays. Mercury retrograde doing its thing, so just be mindful of that. You might be needing to have a little extra more patience. But like I said, this example that I'm giving, it's like when you're on a plane, they have like the estimation of like how long the flight will be. But if the winds are in your favor, it's a lot quicker because that wind is helping the plane moving even faster. So that's kind of the vibe I feel from this. It's like you're being assisted by the divine, and like you're headed down the right track. You're moving away from whatever this toxicity was, or this attachment, or like this, you're working through that kind of on your own. It feels like you're isolating yourselves, kind of just like distancing yourself from people as of lately, which is all good. Like you're just trying to get your shit together. You're not trying to disturb anybody. You're really just trying to get back to you, getting back to your roots, finding yourself again, and refocusing your awareness. That's also been kind of like a theme I've noticed in some readings lately. So this is a good month for that. This is a good month to redirect your energy to things that actually matter. All right, Capricorn. So that's what I got for you. I hope that you enjoyed, that you found this helpful and insightful. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that is in the description box. And if you want to follow me over on my other social media, that's at Instagram and TikTok, both at Jadestone Tarot. You can find me over there. And I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.